Good morning, everybody. It is a cooker already. It's going to be a heat wave this week. Little guys, what's the matter, buddy? Well, just hang on a minute. We'll look at the ducky, okay? It is a cooker this week. We're supposed to be up in close to the 30 degrees Celsius again today. And yesterday was pretty warm. There's a lot of humidity in the air. It's a warm day. That's why we got the air conditioning going, or that's why we got the generator going to run the air conditioning. The solar power's been working great. Keeping up with all of our regular needs in the trailer for water pump and all that stuff, but it will not do the air conditioning unit, of course. So, and these things are not super insulated for heat or for cold, so it don't take long when you turn the air conditioning off for that tin can to heat up again. So yeah, a bit of a nuisance to have that noise running in the background, but it works. The solar panels, like I said, we ended up building a stand for it because it did fall over. I had it leaning up against this water barrel, but then every time we need to get water into the trailer, I have to untie it, and then I forgot to tie it back on, and the wind took off with it and actually smashed in one panel. So it still works. I think you needed a change. It still works, but it doesn't put out as much power, unfortunately. So that was a very tragic mishap. And so we got some 2x and built a stand so that it's sitting a little bit more secure. Right now, today, we want to get our goats and the cow home. We're going to put them in this pasture that we built here, the last one. And yeah, so I got to get my van cleaned out. We've been using it as a dumpster, more or less, to put all of our garbage and also extra feed and things like that. So I'm going to haul that out today. Just a bunch of garbage, cardboard, whatever. We'll get that cleaned out, and then we'll bring the cow and the goats over. Then we can start feeding them this hay that we bought here, right here in this pasture, and be more self-contained here at home. What are you doing in there? What are you in there for? Hey, there are the dogs coming out of the calf hut. Are you playing with the dogs, or with the calves? Calves doing great. This one here, I think it's fully recovered. It's just going to town on its feed here now, and very healthy looking. And the white guy's coming along now too, puffing a little bit in the heat here, but he's been eating and drinking. There's calf starters, got a good dent in there, but he's much more alert, so very happy there. Wes has been doing a great job tending to them and getting them better. I don't know what's with the dog. She seems to like hanging out in the calf pen, I guess. But so everybody's doing good. In this extreme heat, though, it's very, very important to get lots of fluids and drink lots. And so I'm kind of critical in making sure that we got enough water for everybody, and that they don't overheat on us. So yeah, just little day-to-day things.
She wants that. There you go. She wants out to play.
Oh, you're gonna see the dashboard.
Juggle, 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 juggle.
That one's pregnant.
Yeah.
Girl, look at that. That's how it should be done.
Why you gonna live in here? No. Bring it to Owen.
Is that it? Or
Let him go.
one more?
One more.
Owen.
Hi, girls.
Yeah, and he's damn.
Is it being a big girl? And that's good.
Almost there. We're gonna make it to the yellow fence there. There she comes. Just slowly but surely coming. She keeps wanting to go faster than the vehicle. Hasn't been outside in a while, and I think she's looking forward to it. I stopped by a little patch of grass and let her eat for a bit too. This is where I like to see them outside. Here they're gonna have lots of shade. That'll be nice. They'll be able to lay down in the trees and get away from the sun. Flies will be a bit of an issue, and mosquitoes, but we do have some spray we bought out west for the horse, and we'll use that on them too. It just yeah, repels and kills mosquitoes, I think it said, but basically gives them like 3 to 5 days of relief after you spray it on their back. It smells like lemons. What do you think?
That's a girl. In you go.
Come on, girl. Turn it back on, Asa.
I wondered that. Wait.
Papa, she's just gonna love the water.
Tree branches are going to disappear pretty quick. Okay, now we need babies. Everybody's happily eating and munching. She's eating mostly corn. Spilled off from the duck feed. Buttercup always loves her grain. Skinny old granny. This girl here we may have to retire. She is old. Like, I think we discussed that she's over 10. And you can just tell her body score and everything's not. She had 4 babies this year. She did really well feeding them for a long time. We've actually taken them all off now. And we're feeding the milk replacer. Only milking her once a day. Try to get some body score back on her. But that was quite demanding off the old girl. This one here still has to kid. Has not kidded yet. Snoozy here has had 3. How old's Snoozy now? Do we figure 5? 5 years old. And then this girl here, I've never named her. She's also about 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. So she'd be our youngest. And then all these young ones. So I was just saying there the other day that we may be time to retire some of the older ones, and then start fresh with these younger goats. So I still have 1 female baby to dehorn. I think that's this one right here. The dehorn yet, and then the billies we just leave their horns on. They go for the meat market, and so the horns are not an issue for us. They won't get stuck in anything, any gates. And down the road too, we're not 100% sure yet. We're talking about maybe breeding them with boer to get more into the meat side of things, seeing as we're not full-fledged dairy anymore anyway. So, just beautiful out here. Very enjoyable to watch them. It's amazing how much vegetation they'll consume. Like, they just eat the whole tree branches. You guys are all right. Hey, getting lots of milk out of her. Cora's our milker, right?
Yep.
How many did you get? That's your second. Well, one big pitcher and one little one?
Yep.
That's it now?
Yep.
No, I think the fence is still off. Try it. Pretty sure it's off. Is it off?
Yep.
There you go. We better turn it on though before Buttercup decides that the grain is gone and she needs to test the fence. Beautiful colors this time of year. Got his head stuck already? Yeah, see, there's horns in the fence. Black flies are thick though. Enough of them around.